I think the most common thing is time. And the second, far second siguro is clients don't know what to do. So that's two. One is time because sometimes, especially for retail clients like SM or like hardware like Canon, ganun, um, they're the way they turn out their business is also really fast. So you have to work with their timings. So if it's just 3 days, so be it 3 days. You can't do anything about because that's how the business is run. It's very retail, so it has to go with how the consumers consume it. But there are companies who have turned marketing planning and advertising planning into science. So every time something is, can I answer this question? So yun, two lang naman. It's really time, and then sometimes clients don't know what to do. But they have an idea, but they don't know how to. So I think that's easy to solve. In terms of time, advanced planning is required, but in businesses like retail, like SM, advanced planning is also impossible. So you need to go with the flow. But with most other clients, I think yun. And then clients don't know what to do. So usually, if I sense that, then I go to them and pick their minds. And then I do the brief and then I say, is this what you want to do? And then they agree, yes, that's it. Sometimes nawiwili sila, so we end up doing even their job. So, but that's okay. I've always maintained as an admin that this is a business. It's not art. So creativity that doesn't sell is not creative at all. So at the end of the day, we all have to sell something. And if we do work that looks good but doesn't do anything, then it should not be considered. That's why we agree on strategic directions. Normally, you'd see if it's good but it's not strategic, it's not synced, then don't do it. But there are some creatives who insist that their work is an artwork. So my advice to them is go paint, go write a book, but don't do advertising because someone pays for your work here and it's their business. So you have to be accountable. Conflicts, that can be handled and managed internally, and it should be because that shouldn't reach client. And work that is in the same way that work that is not really good shouldn't reach client also. So you also have to do quality control. Yun. Client and agency conflict, it shouldn't reach that point. There has to be a way to align and agree on something. Yes, because it's more viable. Unless you have big business for events, you cannot maintain an events group and give them a monthly salary in the office. The most viable is to farm it out to because it's more financially feasible and you don't have to invest on expertise. So they're the experts, give it to them, and then just liaise. But as agencies, you have to be the brand custodian, and all directions should come from the agency. Anything else, if they have technology or can come from the supplier. Yes, we always tie up. Production houses for TV, radio, print are all outsourced. Events are usually outsourced, but the bigger agencies often build their own so that all income is within the same base. And then the good rationale for that also is that if they have separate events group, media group, they can take in clients that are in conflict with the other divisions clients. So it's more viable. Don't be too sensitive. Prepare to work more than what you're being paid for. And love your job and be constantly involved in educating yourself or updating your knowledge about how brands are made and how advertising works.
One last, sir.
Yes.
Is it okay if we ask what are your accounts that you've handled before? What are the accounts?
Ang dami na.
Key accounts, the most memorable accounts.
Unilab, Alaksan, Diatabs, Kreml S, Janssen, yung Imodium, Nizoral, and then McDonald's, and then Cebu Pacific, Toyota, Canon, BPI, what else? SM,
Ajinomoto.
Ajinomoto, yun. And then what else? I guess, yun.